My name is Meg. I'm Christopher's granddaughter, and I've taken over looking after the Caravan Park since this May, so it's my first season. The Caravan Park was first set up in 1979 by a lovely Dutchman named Peter Lehay. My grandfather then bought the site off him in 1992. They would have been originally in Dublin and would have camped here a lot as kids, with his kids, my mum and siblings, etc. And so yeah, they took it over in 1992, took in the space and put in like the washrooms and electricity points and everything that makes it a fully functioning campsite it is today. So we have about 45 pitches on site, 23 of them hard standing and the rest are grass area. We have an extra grass area for the likes of bank holidays, to accommodate a few more, because obviously bank holidays can be pretty crazy, and we're only very small, so we like to accommodate as many people as we can. We don't have any mobile homes or anything like that. It's literally just touring campers and short-term stays. Since my grandfather bought it in 1992, it was literally just a space for people to come and use, but now Grandad has put in the facilities like the washrooms, showers, wash-up sinks, camper's kitchen, and the electricity points in nearly all of the pitches now. We're nearly fully, there's 2 pitches I think on the whole site that don't have electricity, everywhere else does, and the wastewater treatment and everything like that. And then obviously the fabulous kitchen garden at the top of the park has really come on strong in the last 10-12 years, through Chris's hard work as well and everyone else that's contributed. So yeah, that would be the main focal point there. 2025, we will open the 17th of April, just before Easter weekend. But if you would like to come camping around St. Patrick's weekend, you are more than welcome. We always say that we're always open, but our official season starts the 17th, so just before Easter, and then running straight until 22nd of September again next year. So my main thing would be saying no to people when we're full. That's heartbreaking, because I want everybody to come in and enjoy the space. And because we are so small, we fill up quite easily. Another thing I find personally quite tough as working as a freelancer in all different areas of the hospitality industry is taking it handy and reserving your energy for the whole season, because I'm very go at the beginning of the season, and then we're halfway through the summer and I'm like, oh dear, and then I'm trying to keep myself up when it comes to August bank holiday, and then August bank holiday is gone and I'm like, oh, I can relax now, but no, I can't. So that's tough, but it's all worth it in the end. There's never major negative points to doing this. I feel this is one of easily my favorite job actually I've done in the last 15 years. My favorite part has to be meeting people from all over the world. Since I was a small girl on this site, when my mum used to run it and my aunties and uncles and everyone else, I'd get to meet people from France, Holland, Germany, America, everywhere, just all over the place. And still to this day, we get new people from those same parts of the country and the world. And just meeting people that are so like-minded, like all campers are the same. Everyone is so chill and so nice. And it just brings such a positive, wholesome energy to the site, which is what we love and what we try and entrap here, for new campers then to come as well. And that's another favorite of mine, is when we get first-time campers and they choose us because we're nice and quiet. It's nothing too crazy. And I find I'm quite privileged as well when they come here for the first time and they have such a great experience. And I remember my first time camping when I was very small, so it's really important to me that everyone has a great first camping trip. So we do absolutely take tents. Half of our campsite is made for tent camping. Grass pitches, you can bring your car up beside your tent as well if you have a reasonable enough sized tent. But for those other tents that are getting larger and larger now at the moment, there's these mansion tents coming in. We can facilitate them because we have a part of the park where there's a little bit extra space, but we need to know well in advance if you have an extra large tent that's more than 5 by 7. So yeah, anything bigger than 7 meter by 5 meters, we'd need to know well in advance to make sure, because if there's a couple of them, there's only specific spaces that we can put them on. So yeah, book well in advance and do let us know the size of your tent. There is an extra large tent levy, €3 per night extra. So that's because of the amount of space that they take up. So for example, your extra large tent and 2 cars would take up the same amount of space really for 2 tents potentially. So that'll be in the price list for next year as well. And then we take converted anything. We are really excited to see all the creative vehicles coming in, like, the tent roof boxes, the converted horse boxes, the converted vans, all of those. We love them. We'll take them any day. Twin axle caravans we do accept, but again, with the large tents, we need a good bit of notice because only some of our pitches will fit the twin axle caravans. So we're lucky enough that we have a few that do take them, that will fit them, but we need booking in advance and just to give us the measurements of the caravan so we can find a space for you. Plans for the future is to keep it as it is. We're so happy with the way that the park is at the moment. I mean, a lot of our infrastructure is quite timely and it's traditional, and that's the way we like it. It's, brings to the whole vibe of the place. I have a few things in mind for the next couple of years, but they are top secret. But yeah, to keep pushing our Instagram, follow us on Instagram, Ballinacourty_camping, our Facebook and everything. And we'll be active throughout the winter. We'll be posting maybe competitions coming into the new season for next year. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled. Okay, so as a traditional campsite and a traditional camper myself, bring in the kitchen with you. Why bring the kitchen? Just leave the kitchen at home, bring your little stove. The air fryers, the George Foreman's, the who's your man, plugging it in, tripping the electricity. It's too much. We have enough for lights and charging phones, which is more than enough in my mind for a traditional camping weekend. But yeah, that's the main pet peeve. I think it's the only one. Other than that, campers are amazing.